am kind of curious to see what would happen if you were to accidentally shoot one of the yellow canisters, but I don't really want to fail the mission. Found out! What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're playing Deliver Us Mars. Continuation from the series from Deliver Us the Moon. We've done a few episodes on this. We're currently scuba diving.
No way.
I swear.
It doesn't look like bubblegum at all.
Well, I mean, it probably did back in the day when they named it. You want to give it a new name?
Pete the Coral?
Of course. Why did I even ask? You know, Mum loved diving too. We used to go diving together all the time after Daddy's training.
Training for space?
Yeah, just like I'm training you to go to space now too.
Cool.
Yep.
Dad, why is it so dirty underwater?
Yeah, I'm afraid we did that, remember?
No way. I never threw anything in the water.
Right, yeah, well, I mean, not you, a lot of other people did, unfortunately.
I'll clean it up. So the water can look nice again.
Well, we might be about 50 to 80 years too late for that, I'm afraid. Okay.
We missed last episode. Basically, we were on our way to Mars and we had a flashback of this.
You heard that too, right?
Yes, I'm in the cockpit checking the diagnostics. Meet me here?
Sure.
That's not good. Sort of paper here. Looks like that's empty. Did we say on board? Attention, thrusters R47-40 requires immediate analysis. Click here to consult the manual D20 to check the main cockpit terminal. I forgot this game's so detailed. This is so cool.
We're trying to see why the ACA didn't spot the debris. It should have.
I need eyes on to determine the damage. I'll perform an EVA and let you know, GC.
Copy.
Did the thruster get hit?
Probably. Could you keep an eye on the diagnostics? I'll get ready.
Wait. Let me do it. Look, I need real-life experience out there. Of all the EVAs we could have, this one is pretty safe, right? I mean, I could just casually mention my stellar extravehicular activities training score.
No, it's fine. I think
It was 94.
mine was 95.
See, you're so much better with numbers. Best you monitor the diagnostics.
Fine. Just be very careful. We're still in orbit, so watch out for debris.
Got it.
Get prepped at the airlock.
We'll be
and I'll guide you
safe.
on comms.
The worst that can happen, right?
If you find yourself drifting, use your thrusters to correct and quickly double-check the latch of your left nozzle controller. And when
I've double-checked it, Claire. I'm fine.
I don't think you really double-checked.
Claire, I've got this.
Touch the button.
Egress out of the airlock.
But theoretically, we're not going to float away. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
So what's all this from, anyway?
Satellites, mission-related debris, even pieces from Sarah's old station.
Pearson Space Station. From when Rolf survived the breach during the moon mission.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of honored.
What a weird thing to feel honored about. Right, first things first, what can you see? Is there any damage to the thruster?
Let's see here. Thrusters appear to be in order. Yeah, we're fine. What's the worst,
There's
right?
a bit of debris stuck in the thruster. Could be from the space station.
Okay. Is the plating around the base of the thruster damaged?
It's seen better days, but it's holding together.
Good. What about the pipes around the thruster?
Yeah, pipes are busted.
They're pretty badly bent.
Okay.
Bent?
They'll need to be cut away if we want the thruster to be even semi-functional. Is the thruster still receiving power?
It looks powered to me.
Shut off the power lines before you do anything else. There's a big button in the hatch, just press it, and you're good to go.
Okay.
And watch out for the fuel canisters. If you hit one of those while you're cutting it, well, don't, please.
What do they look like?
The big yellow canisters. Do you see them?
Yeah. These things.
I see them. Don't worry, I'll be careful.
Very careful.
Very careful.
Okay. Turn the power off and begin the debris removal.
I assume this is a little panel here, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're just supposed to cut out the bad segments.
Hey, remember that sunken space station in the bay behind our house?
Yes? Why?
I was just thinking about it earlier. Did Dad ever take you swimming there when you were young?
He did, but not when I was that young.
What do you mean?
Well, never mind.
I wonder if in space if you'd actually have this much control of like floating around or not. Because in the movies they always have to have like a tether line and like they're super scared about floating away.
Maybe even on
We
the
don't seem
ship.
to have that tether in this game, but it seems like it's been realistic the whole way through.
Or Sarah, I don't care.
Apparently not. Least of all that they're married.
You can still have feelings for someone despite the circumstances. I don't know, with everything that's going on with the world, we don't really talk about this kind of stuff. Do you ever think about something like love?
Do you?
Good point. I'll be shutting up now.
I love you. Does that count?
No.
I mean, obviously you would have to have someone to like fix this stuff for you. But at the same time, everyone else is much safer on the inside. Oh, maybe. We get the better view at least. Best to cut that. I think as long as it's actually lit with the yellow, you know that you cut it. See how that line there is not actually glowing too much until we actually do it? And you have to be a certain distance for optimal laser for it to actually cut, it looks like. Really hope they have some sort of welder or something. So we got a whole nother pipe. Looks like we can cut this on the other side. Here. Squeeze in between you. Alright, so we're gonna have to go the long way around.
Right.
The main problem is that this affects two of the different thrusters.
Turn the power back on and I'll run a diagnostic.
On it.
Maybe with the power on with it that damaged. I feel like she's not really stressing the fact that we have giant holes and tubes missing out of the entire thruster. Sure. Okay, so you want the two red ones flipped up, and then you want to swap all these switches on the correct order. Alright, it's got second one, third one, fifth one, first one, and then third one.
Power's back on.
Running diagnostic now. And we're good. Okay. Great job, Kat. Step back inside. Carefully.
Viewed from the Pearson space station, a big explosion to the station caused Rolf to be flung out. Barely escaping his death during the mission Fortuna, in the end he had to give his life to save us from the blackout. A big sacrifice to make. What am I supposed to cut this for? Alright, so we're running low on oxygen, so we need to get back inside. Button! That was a mission success.
Here we go.
Permission granted to aggress the airlock window.
And the only problem is, I don't know if we should be telling them that we're having like these visions of the past. Like, is she going crazy? Or is she just being nostalgic about them? Dread, keep up, father.
This one still had LI 900 tiles in it. This thing is really ancient. Oh, anyway, you're gonna love living on the moon.
Really?
Absolutely. You can play in low gravity anytime you want, and there's no school on the moon.
Cool.
Well, I mean, you know, you'll get some form of schooling when you're there, of course. Wait, this unit still used piston wheels. How old is this girl?
See, we're supposed to be staying next to the father. Alright, so if we keep going straight. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the same one that was in the first game? It's kind of dark in here, but I do remember this exact same structure and having to like run around when we were panicking, trying to survive. This might be remnants from that mission.
A cockpit.
Go on, you know you want to sit down in it. Oh. You actually want to play with the buttons.
Beep, Dad? Dad?
What is it? Where are you?
I don't know. Help!
Where are you? Moon there? Where are you?
Dad, please help me!
Kathy! Hold on!
I'm scared!
I'm him. I'm going to get you out of there.
Dad!
Kathy! Kathy! Kathy!
I was following instructions. Lead this cuddly warmth now and then. Claire wouldn't like knowing that I brought you moon bear, seeing it would probably remind her of the person who gave it to me. Better keep it safe in my locker. No. Like, do we black out? Or was that just like the next day and we woke up from a nightmare? Routine procedure checkup. Why is we have the sunshade on? That's pretty cool. Everything seems to be in order.
What now?
What was that?
That didn't sound good.
Same thruster.
How bad is it?
Bad, sis.
One broken thruster could send us completely off course. I'll suit up.
Let me do it. I'm already out of torpor.
No, it's much too dangerous.
Claire, we have to act fast. I'm going.
Please be careful. I'll head to the cockpit to guide you.
Copy.
No, I assume it's because all the holes that we left in there without patching. But we did make it all the way here with the Zephyr.
Sis, I don't think we can salvage this thruster. It's taken severe damage.
Diagnostics say the same. You'll have to cut it away.
Are you sure?
In this state, it's a bigger liability if it stays attached to the ship.
Copy.
Turn the power off before you do.
I was sure that we had to cut the power for that.
Claire, I can't turn the power off from here.
Okay. You need to cut the power cable connected to the thruster. You can't miss it.
Can't miss it? Are you sure? Oh, we just cut it right here. Aha!
I'm through. Power is off.
Right, now the tricky part. You need to cut the thruster from the ship. Slow and steady.
Copy.
So we got gas lines that we obviously don't want to touch. Gotta be as precision as possible here. Probably start with the panels first, then work from there. Panel, let's see here. So one's up top's gonna be a little bit more tricky since it has all this stuff in the way. I think we got it though. There we go. I am kind of curious to see what would happen if you were to accidentally shoot one of the yellow canisters, but I don't really want to fail the mission. Found out. That's supposed to happen?
Cat! Talk to me! Cat!
Claire, my visor.
What's going on?
My visor's cracked. Claire, I'm losing air.
Get back in now! Get to the airlock!
We're working on it.
The airlock's open! Cat, get over here!
Wait for it. Hit the button. Could have been bad. Aside from me almost killing everybody. Which I guess was intentional?
Cat! Get over here!
We have a clock. October 1st, 2015. September 30th, 2022. We got January 16th, 2015, and September 30th, 2022.
The forest feels denser now, compared to a few years ago at least.
That's impossible, unfortunately.
I know. That's why I said feels. And it still looks beautiful.
It used to look even more beautiful.
And it can become more beautiful again someday.
Maybe. Maybe.
Well, it seems like he's given up on humanity.
You okay?
I haven't been here in a while, that's all.
You look sad.
No, I'm fine. I'm glad we get to spend some time together before you have to leave.
Girls, we're almost there. Let's keep walking.
Come on. Let's go.
We're coming, don't rush us. What are you looking at?
Dad, are you going to finish the story?
Right, yeah, where was I? Ah, right, okay, so Mum was visiting one of her friends at a frat party that night.
What's a frat party?
Well, it's like a birthday party, but instead of presents, people just, drink a lot.
That sounds stupid.
It was. I never liked going to those either. But I'm glad I did go to this one. Your mum saw me staring at her so much that she finally came up and asked me why I wasn't dancing.
Why weren't you?
Well, you've seen me dance. I told her that getting me to dance was a bad idea, and well, I was proven right.
What happened?
I hit her drink out of her hands as I was flaying about like a lunatic. Then a piece of the broken glass got lodged in her leg. Then there was blood everywhere, and then we had to go to the emergency room.
Oh, Jesus, Dad.
Needless to say, I didn't dance again until our wedding day.
But Dad, why did Mummy fall in love with you then?
I really have no idea, darling.
Okay, so that's her sister with us then.
Whoa.
Cool, right?
Where exactly are you taking us?
Who made this?
Dad.
Glad this is all still here. Claire and I used to come climbing here all the time.
Why didn't I get to go?
Well, you were a bit too young for that.
Still are.
Okay, Moonbear, come and get your gear.
Gear?
Oh yeah. Final checks to commence mission. My foot. So, this is like the climbing wall at home. Except this time you get to use these cool-looking claw things. Left foot. If you make it to the top of the cork wall, you are one step closer to the moon.
Dad,
Yeah.
are there a lot of walls to climb on the moon?
No. But to get to the moon, you need a badge. Just like your scouting badges, basically.
Why do I need a climbing badge?
Well, it's a badge that, on our journey to the moon, were we to make an emergency landing and we needed to climb our way out, you could, and then you'd find your way home.
Can something go wrong with the rocket?
No, they're perfectly well built. Isn't that right, Claire?
Perfectly built with duct tape.
They're completely safe, Kathy. I promise.
All right, so, final tally. Go or no go?
Go.
All we gotta do is make it up top. It'll be easy.
Just slam in each pickaxe as hard as you can, one after the other.
Ah.
That's right. One, and then the other one.
There we go.
I made it!
Amazing, Moonbear! We're going to the moon! Excited?
Yay!
Okay. Carefully climb down now, okay, Moonbear?
Yeah. Feet up. If we make it to the top of this little rack here, we'll get superpowers.
It's just insane. You get that, right? Tell me you get that.
I don't think this is insane.
She's just a kid. The moon's so big for her. And this insane feeling you're putting her...
We made it to the top. And they don't even care.
How?
How is it safe? Metal boxes outside an infinitesimally small atmosphere. How is that safe?
People, you should know exactly how well built they are.
How do you justify the risks of taking Cathy to the moon versus her just staying here on Earth?
You know what has happened. Well played.
Seems like the left side doesn't really go down as much. There we go.
I didn't watch the same news. You know what happened.
Now we're fine. Just drop.
Please, just come with us. Don't. Come on, Claire.
I hate you for what you're doing. I hate you.
We interrupt something.
Let's put the gear away.
All right, so it looks like if you, oh wait, hold on. Can I jump over this? There we go.
Yep.
So I had to go all the way back around.
Why doesn't Claire want to go with us?
She does. Don't worry. Change your mind.
And we'll be together?
Yep. Let's get you need a big rest before your exam tomorrow.
Have you been watching me sleep?
Yes.
That's kind of creepy, sis. I just brought that for comfort.
What do you expect to find on Mars, Kat?
Nothing.
I understand what you're thinking, I think. But sometimes what we want isn't... It's always difficult to do the right thing, and I really believe Isaac always meant well.
Isaac? You mean Dad?
Dad always meant well. I just need you to understand he was not always good at doing the right thing. Right.
Well, at least he always tries to do the right thing.
Right.
Well, that's all that matters, right? He's always looked out for us. He couldn't help what happened.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not weird for me to want to find him, is it?
I need to know that when we get there, you'll make the right decisions.
Claire? Kathy? Come meet us in the cockpit.
Kat,
I said I'd do what's best for the mission. So far, I'm doing just that. Right?
I close the shutters for dramatic effect, because what's in front of us will amaze, shock, and possibly delight you. What? I know Outward's the bad guy, but you can't deny how impressive it is what they built.
Okay, you just shouldn't glorify them, that's all.
Okay. Well, that might have put a bit of a damper on this, but... Opera team, I give you... Ark Labos.
you look at that?
Have any of you ever seen solar panels like these?
Looks like they combine standard PV panels with a sort of CSP layering over it.
Excuse you?
It appears these panels first concentrate the solar rays to optimization before they hit the photovoltaic semiconductors. The increase to efficiency is exponential. How could they be so far ahead of us?
And why does it look abandoned?
Let's find out. Sarah, Ryan, suit up and prepare to board. Kathy, start the pre-docking preparations.
I'm doing the docking procedure.
Yes, you're staying aboard the Zephyr with me. Now please start the procedure. All right, Ryan and Sarah, prepare to board. Supervise the procedure on this terminal.
Okay.
Kathy, CMG and PIC controls are released and available from manual control.
On it.
Waypoint 0 to 2 are calculated and defined. Waypoint 2 assigned to auto-lock abort function. Final go, no-go poll at waypoint 2. All right, Kathy, take us in.
Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. Again, show them to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.